Welcome back to Artistic Bag Blessings. And are you curious what this bag is holding for you today? Let's see. Here we go. What have we got here? A package with milk. Milk? Yeah, milk. Milk. Okay. What's the next thing? There's more in this. Vince, what have we got here? A pony. Not real, but a pony. Yes, it's a pony. And something else. What have we got here? Oh, what have we got here? Father Christmas on the sleigh. Come on, Father Christmas, get out of here. We want to see you. Yes, there he is. Father Christmas on his sleigh. What do these items have in common in this bag blessing? You'll soon to find out. Let's start this video. Okay. This very special story started with a milkman named Johan Roelofse. He served his milk in the city of Wageningen. This is a city of science now, lots of universities there, and it is near the River Rhine. It's also close to the place where the riding school where I'm going to talk about is situated. When mothers bought milk from him, it was in the early days of 1900s, I think, a bit later, but the children received a stamp with every milk bottle. And with a full cart, they were allowed to ride his ponies. Now, there were also children who were disabled. And one child in particular was very severely handicapped. She couldn't sit on a pony. And so Johan, an inventor was his middle name, he initially devised a kind of sled to be tied to the pony. And that worked well. But when he came into contact with children with this dual disability, both mentally and physically, he began searching for a better way to offer these children the joy of riding and interacting with these beautiful creatures, his ponies. And that's how he designed the huifbed, as it's called in Dutch. You could translate it as a hooded bed. It's a cart in which the ponies are walking inside, not in front of them. So they're always covered and always also clear from rain if the raindrops come down, which doesn't have to be that, but it gives a very cozy feeling that you are in the hooded cart and also with the ponies. And as you see in the example, the rider doesn't sit on the ponies, the horses, but lies on a canvas which is stretched over the ponies' backs. And the driver sits on the back, outside of the cart actually. And the warmth and the movement of the ponies proved really a godsend for the more severely disabled children. Not only did the parents see their tensions eased, but they laughed and they had so much joy, and they were really much more relaxed than they were just when they were not on that bed. And what they also found out is what their intestinal and lung functions improved very much thanks to the movement and the massage of the ponies' backs. I have been on a bed for several times as well for my joints, and it's a wonderful experience because you're laying in that cuddly warm bed and the ponies are walking and you have this very close contact with them, and they walk very, very patiently, and it's a beautiful experience. So on this invention, an entire riding school was built, and relying solely on donations and gifts. And when I finished school, I worked there as a volunteer. I met Anja van Velzen there. She was very good with disabled children. She was really a blessing for this manege as well, as was later her sister Carina as well. They were very good at receiving the parents and the children and working with them. And my mom and her painting club were looking for a good cause to work for, to paint for. And so it was that our annual exhibition was organized in and for this wonderful institution. And I worked along with that, of course. It was a beautiful cause to work for. A regular item was the Christmas card my mom and I always made together for this event. And my mom designed the landscape or the building, and I did the horses, often with a card behind it of another paintable device. And printing house Modern was so good to print all the cards for free. So every penny earned went and still goes to this writing school. We're of course very happy are with this. Unfortunately, the anniversary of the 30th exhibition was cancelled due to the coronavirus. So COVID hit also this invention, and they had quite hard years. The year after, my mom passed away, and so she didn't live to see the 30th. And I did organize it one more time, also to honor her and all the energy she put in this, because it was really something she was putting her whole heart in, together with her club, and I, and also my pupils worked with her, along with her. So the annual exhibition where we sold our paintings was diminished a lot after that. I couldn't do it on my own. I did it one more time, but I did continue the tradition of creating the card for this writing school. And the last one of this year is a tribute to the inventor, Johan Roelofsen again, of the covered wagon. We see that he has just delivered the milk to the oldest hospital in Wageningen. And I made it studies for this design in spring, so it takes quite a long time to get a card ready for Christmas. And it's often so, well, actually I have to say almost always so, that when I put the snow on, it's 30 degrees outside. Always summer. When you want to have a hot day, work on a Christmas card, it will be hot outside. I can promise you all. It works with me. So, this is the story about this gift and this blessing of this bag. And I hope you enjoyed it, and you have got a beautiful inspiration of it, of this milkman and his ponies. And well, I can tell you his legacy lives on. And I'll try to put a link in below so you can learn much more about it. And it really deserves a beautiful attention. So thank you very much for listening and watching to this episode of Artistic Bag Blessings. Thank you. Bye bye, I hope. Till next time.